right. Welcome to Amelias. We are your podcast hosts, Lydia
Lila.
And Hannah.
the Wheezing Cat. Also, I would just like to point out that last time we did this, you guys roasted me on doing that. But I feel like it's good to reiterate, so that they know our voices. Also, I feel like I could be...
You could be on the radio.
I could be on the radio.
I also there was like an episode when I was a child that was called The Big Comfy Couch, and I feel like you could be the narrator on that.
I don't know if I should be offended or... I'm just going to talk this whole podcast. I'm going to talk like this.
Yes.
Great. I will
It's a
just
yes.
keep drinking to that, guys. It's
Okay,
fine.
well,
It's a good voice.
YOLO. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right, Hannah, you're going to kick it off with your topic of the week.
I
Hit us.
sure am.
Yeah, you are. I'm ready for
Okay.
this.
So I am excited, which
Couldn't tell.
You'll have to continue to listen to us
Yes.
to find out the results of this.
Okay.
But
Okay, Hannah, hippie. Okay.
is there a drum roll?
No.
Great.
Well,
No. Okay.
okay.
Well,
No drum roll. Maybe we'll work on that.
0 for 3.
Yeah.
that
Literally.
yeah, that would be solid if we had like. Brrr.
Yeah, we have that open space.
What
We
if?
can do
What
it.
if?
Actually,
What
find
if-
it.
perfect.
Yeah.
What if we don't ever have like drum roll worthy topics or conversations?
Yeah, we'll work with that. We'll see what happens.
Okay. All right, hit us.
So I have been liking a bunch of things, and I came across the carnivore diet.
Yeah.
Yes. So the carnivore diet, for those of you that have not heard about it, is you literally cut out everything.
You become
And-
a carnivore.
Yep, you become a carnivore, and the strictest one is literally beef, salt, and water.
You know, I guess I never, this is me maybe being ignorant, never thought carnivore was literally just meat. I don't know why. I could not picture waking up for breakfast and having a steak. Unless
Yeah.
it's with,
that actually sounds really
put it with some eggs. You could eat just a steak.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I could have some steak and eggs. Like,
or just, I think it would get boring after a while.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like chewing.
Yeah, so there's different stages. There's 3 different stages. The most extreme is steak, salt, and water. And then second is like they add in a little bit. So they'll add in butter, they'll add in eggs,
Okay.
they'll add
there
in
you go.
fish and different
Oh.
and different types of
meats?
meats.
Yeah.
Yeah. So elk, lamb, pork, like those types of things. And then the third, they'll like add in cheese. So like raw, it has to be raw dairy. So raw yogurt, raw butter, raw, all that.
You
Dude,
say raw, and I'm like, is it healthy to eat? Like,
Great. So I
People
saw
like chug eggs.
yo, I
liquid. Yeah. Which
yeah.
for all of you food safety people, any liquid egg or liquid egg whites, you can literally just drink it and it's safe.
Nuh-uh.
If it's packaged, yes. So you can
Gross.
have that on top of things that you don't have to cook. Yeah, no.
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 Which I've seen some
Nope. Immediately
Yeah.
no.
I've seen some people that'll do
Yes,
coffee
Jenna.
and egg.
It literally makes me
They'll
want to
put
throw
their
up.
egg in their coffee.
In?
What?
Yeah. It's
Wait, the coffee's hot. Does it cook the egg?
Oh,
maybe they do
gross.
an iced coffee, but can you imagine that like texture?
I actually want to like throw up
Okay,
right now.
well, we'll move past that.
okay,
So
thank you.
anyway, so I've seen this on there and
Gross.
I've liked it, and I've seen testimonies from like athletes that literally this one particular video that also came up on Blaine's, which he hasn't even really started TikTok that much, but it was this athlete who literally woke up, had a pound of ground beef, went to the gym, lunch, a pound of ground beef, dinner, a pound of ground beef, and he was like, I'm in the best physical state of my
Nothing
entire
else?
life.
Like cheese sprinkle, like some eggs mixed in there.
Yeah.
Garlic.
Yeah. So okay, so
Salt.
here's and that is actually a great point that you just brought up. Thank you so much. And you didn't even know we were talking about this. This is where I go into the other things that I saw that kind of actually blow my mind a little bit. And I'm just like really curious about it because I've seen a lot of doctors that recommend the carnivore diet because of everything that this particular article talks about. So, this article that I found is based on research by Professor Bruce Ames, a toxology expert and researcher, but he's also a professor. He found that 99.9% of the chemical pesticides that we consume come from plants.
What?
So all of your green beans, your lettuce, your
Yes,
spinach,
ma'am.
your carrots, your broccoli.
So look it up if you want to look into his particular research. And what he's saying is literally, and this is quotes, we calculate that 99.99% by weight of the pesticides in the American diet are chemicals that plants produce to defend themselves.
Hello? My name is Elliot Moore. I'm just going to talk in a very positive manner, giving off good vibes. We're just here to use the bathroom, and then we're just going to leave. I hope that's okay.
And he literally talks about in this article that before us, which also,
So really don't eat your veggies.
okay.
At every meal.
I saw other TikToks that said either they were doctors or they were athletes, said that they would never put a vegetable in their mouth and they would never let their children eat vegetables.
Fresh or canned or both?
All of it.
All of it. Okay. So this says he further goes on to explain that these pesticides we are eating that are naturally in these vegetables are causing cancer. In lab animals, it's causing cancer.
So the whole childhood.
Eat your vegetables.
Eat your vegetables. Eat your vegetables.
Yeah.
Eat your vegetables. We have to have a vegetable.
Yes.
To this day, my husband is like, we need a vegetable. And I think I don't even know. I mean, from a very early age, we are taught that vegetables are, if you're eating a vegetable, you're good.
See,
You're
I
good.
was taught different.
No vegetables.
I was taught eat your meat.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so
Starting
in all fairness, I mean,
yeah, my dad would always steak, carne asada, ground beef, chicken all the time. We wouldn't have vegetables. It would be eat your meats.
Yeah. And listen to this. So it's
that's very interesting.
He goes back to like plants were around before humans. So for instance, this is literally in the article from this professor. For instance, there are over 400,000 species of plants, and we can only eat a handful of them without getting sick or dying. Those are the ones that we can eat that literally won't kill you. You know, it's like, oh, is this plant safe to eat?
Yeah, like some mushrooms are poisonous.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we eat other kinds of mushrooms. Also, Hannah, you need to link this article.
Oh, yeah.
In the comments.
Yeah.
So we'll link that so people can read it.
So, but literally it's talking about how do plants protect themselves. Pesticides.
So
Natural pesticides.
Yes.
all of that advertising that's literally like pesticide free.
They don't know
Yeah,
that.
no, it's just the pesticides that they put on top of it.
The added, the spray.
The added.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whoa.
I also saw I think it was a YouTube short, I'm not 100% sure. With Blaine, we were watching YouTube shorts, and this scientist or this person that had a microscope. He had a microscopic view. That's what I was trying to say.
Yikes.
Pineapple?
No, not fruit too.
Yeah, it's all of it.
No.
Yes,
I love
it's-
fruit.
Okay, so you know how your mouth kind of feels janky after you eat pineapple?
Yes.
Because there's literally
Stop it.
microscopic spears
Don't
that
say
are
that.
just cutting your mouth.
It's worth it.
Great.
That one's
All
worth
right,
it.
so I'm immediately cutting out all vegetables and all fruit. Leela, you might come in a little bit later whenever you
figure it out.
figure it out.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
now I'll just
so
keep doing that to my tongue.
because it itches because it's literally
Yes.
Whoa.
cutting your mouth
Okay, so what about
microscopically.
eggs?
So eggs are good.
Wait,
No,
say that
but-
word again.
Eggs. Eggs.
Eggs.
Eggs.
Yeah.
Eggs.
You said it really weird.
Eggs. Eggs. Eggs.
She just had
Eggs.
eggs.
I had a friend post on Facebook about a she posted a picture of eggs that she was cooking and it had
Yeah.
worms in it.
So
Nope.
that's why the
That's
hardcore.
normal. It's like parasites that you can eat.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not going to eat any food anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
We're
that's
just gonna drink.
Cheers.
Cheers.
so
Cheers.
quaint. Yep. I'm also trying to cut this out, but I know.
Are
so
we still
as-
gonna hang out with her?
as
I don't know. We might
soon-
cut her loose.
Yeah.
I literally, Blaine and I have made an agreement. As soon as we finish what's in the fridge, we're going 100% carnivore.
Okay.
And like,
Really? You're gonna
yes,
do it?
we're gonna do it.
So which level are you doing?
We
You're
will
going-
probably be level 2. So eggs,
Eggs.
butter,
Meat. Any kind of meat,
And-
right?
any kind of meat.
What was the third one? Oh, the cheese was added into
You could
the
add
third one.
cheese
Yeah.
and yogurt,
Okay.
but it has to be very specific. So raw.
How are you going to
only.
do that eating out?
I mean, we've tried to cut back on eating out anyway, but if we went to like Texas Roadhouse, they have a freaking steak. Or if you go to Applebee's, there's a steak option. Like, that's
What
just what
What
you
if there's
get.
not a steak option?
Then we won't go there. Even if you go to a
Right.
Mexican restaurant, they have a meat platter. Like, most places have a meat
Leela,
option.
we're leaving her.
I'm you know what, it's okay. So you could get everything and then we'll just be like,
Yeah, you
Yeah.
take the other
Yes.
stuff.
oh, just say
Yes. Yes.
So-
I appreciate that.
yeah, I think we could. I mean, I can't do carnivore.
I
I can't.
It's
Here-
such a huge props to you guys.
Yeah.
It's,
What's your crunch gonna be? What's your
Crunch.
sweet gonna be?
Okay, so literally all his videos, because we've just
good
been
question.
we've just
Yeah.
been YouTubing. It usually takes about 2 weeks, and you literally have no cravings at all.
So you just have to muscle through it for 2
Huh.
weeks.
It's not even muscling, but the reason I said the onion, like the onion salt or powder, is they were talking about, and most of the time when people go on carnivore, they have an autoimmune disease.
Mm.
They have something that's really crazy wrong with their body, so they cut everything out to that diet to then try to reset your body
Yeah.
to see what's kind of
Right.
going on. And there's been like so many testimonies of people with depression or anxiety or they can't sleep. This one video that I saw, he was like, I hate it every day, but I don't snore. I have the most energy I've ever had in my life. I don't drink caffeine. Like, I sleep less, but a better night's sleep. So, like, for me personally, 10 hours. Like, I need 10 hours to feel solid.
Mm.
And it really disrupts your life. Like, you get off at 5 and then you have to go to bed by 8. That's 3 hours. How can you like unwind,
Yeah.
spend time with your significant other, hang out with your animals? No pets. I mean, no kids.
Yeah.
So,
Just pets.
yeah, just pets. So, how do you do all of that plus get the sleep that your body is used to or needs to function? Like, we're just excited to see what could possibly change.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I'm a solid 6 hours. If I get 6 hours of sleep, I'm
See,
golden.
You're a mom.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I'm about a 10.
But you don't have kids, so you don't have.
All right.
It's
You're
different.
not wrong.
Yeah.
So I have a different take on this. So whenever I was still in the military, I was stationed at Fort Campbell. I was by myself. I did have like a roommate. James was still stationed at Fort Bragg. I started CrossFitting and doing paleo, which is very similar to carnivore, except for obviously you can have
Fruits and
vegetables,
veggies.
fruits, vegetables, that kind of thing. And I will tell you ladies right now, like I went hardcore paleo.
Yeah.
Like I mean, I was by myself. Like it was so easy.
Yeah.
It was so easy. Like
Yeah.
I was in such a huge routine. I didn't have any friends really. Like I had a lot of like coworkers that I enjoyed spending time with like at work, but it's not like we were going out and just partying,
Yeah.
you know, like
Yeah.
I was in the best physical shape of my life.
Yeah.
Like I aced the physical fitness test for the Army, spent years in the Army struggling
Yeah.
to ace that test, and I aced it without even breaking a sweat.
Yeah. I remember that.
I was just in the like, and it didn't even really feel like I was like different, you know, like I was just CrossFitting and eating paleo. Like I wasn't really trying to make this huge like milestone of being in the best physical shape of my life. I was in incredible shape. So I like literally am like, when I hear you talk about that, I'm like,
yes.
but I'm like, oh, but then Doritos.
Yeah. I'm also, we work out a lot, right? We go 4 times a week to the gym.
Yeah.
I have not changed my eating habit. And I think for me, listening to the carnivore diet, listening to people on diets, I want to still live my life to where I'm happy.
Yeah.
Right? Like paleo doesn't sound horrible. The keto diet doesn't sound horrible.
Right. Keto's hard because it's like low carb.
Which we like our potatoes.
We do like our potatoes.
Yeah. But here's the thing I will say to that. We also agreed that once a week, which is usually when we get together, we would have a cheat day.
Okay. So that's doable.
Yeah. Like no. And we did a lot because when I first saw it, it was literally
overwhelming.
Meat, salt, and water. And I was like, ooh, that's kind of intense, but I kind of want to try it, you know, because I love a good piece of meat. Corey?
And
Well,
depends.
But then I kept seeing that
you don't get it enough.
Yeah. A lot of people are super flexible. And then the raw cheese, like which I already use pretty much raw butter. And if I can, the raw cheese.
Okay.
And when they say raw, it just means they don't have any additives to it.
Okay, I was just going to say, I don't think I've gone to the grocery store and read raw cheese.
It's like non-pasteurized or something like that.
Correct. They don't.
Just the shelf life is lower too.
They don't add preservatives and all that crap, which also
Probably
messes
better
with your stuff.
Better for your
Yes,
overall,
just overall.
yeah.
But literally, I've seen like your skin is glowing. I saw a picture side by side of this woman that had wrinkles. And then,
I'm interested.
And she was on keto. And then the second picture was carnivore, and literally she looked like she had a facelift. There were still wrinkles, because I mean, wrinkles are wrinkles, but literally she had so much more life in her face.
How much can you believe that she didn't get Botox?
I know. That's why I want to try it.
Yeah.
And see for yourself.
Exactly.
yourself.
I'm not going to base everything off of everything that I've seen, but I've seen enough people, because this one guy was literally a bodybuilder, massive dude, and he was like, I got tired of eating, in the sense of, if anybody who has lifted or bodybuild, you literally eat like 6 times a day. That's like meals, because you're trying to fuel your body. And he was like, I was just over it.
Eating a lot. Yeah.
I was over it. And he was like, now I feel like my body feels the best it's ever felt eating just carnivore.
Leila, I just discovered the real reason we should encourage Hannah not to do this.
Cupcake?
She's not going to bake for us anymore.
No, I already made that decision that I would still do
good.
baked goods and stuff like that. Oh,
okay,
yeah, no.
ladies and gentlemen.
That's why I'm saying the cheat.
The cheat day is once a week.
Once a week.
We are 100% going to set Hannah up in a bakery, because
it's good.
this woman can spike. So James and I went to Whole Foods.
That's right. Yeah. Tell
And
us.
nothing bad about Whole Foods. Like we were like vibing in there. Like
Yeah.
walked in
Oh,
and I
that's
was like,
great.
ooh, man,
You're-
it just is such a nice ambiance and all that stuff. So I was like, you know what? They're going to have gluten-free. And for those of you that don't know, Hannah and I are gluten-free. We have a very extreme sensitivity to it. We are not celiac or anything like that, but we do avoid it because there are unpleasant side effects if we don't. So,
yes.
if
Yes.
anyway. So James and I went in there and I was like, we should look at their bakery section because it's Whole Foods. Like they're very progressive.
Yep.
They're like,
Yeah.
I feel like they're just known for having like very like vegan and like
variety.
variety, like
huge
inclusive,
variety,
right?
yeah.
For like all of these different people that choose to eat a certain way. Okay.
Mhm.
So we get over there and we're looking. I mean, they have a great bakery section, right?
Yeah.
Found one gluten-free. I really wanted. Okay, this is the big issue. Okay. I want a cinnamon crunch bagel
Yep.
from Panera with
Yep.
cream cheese on it.
I heard this
Did you say creme?
Creme cheese on it. Okay, they do not make any of their stuff gluten-free unless it's naturally gluten-free. Panera, I love you, but I don't. I have not been able to eat at Panera for
Since college.
5+ years, so
Yeah.
7 years or something like that,
Yeah.
because they do not cater to a gluten-free. They
No.
don't even give it an option, like,
Yeah.
which is really extremely frustrating to me. So I just wanted a bagel that was gluten-free that I'm gonna eat. That
Yep.
was like cinnamon. Okay,
Yep.
didn't have anything. They had one like variety, I think it was two different, like a lemon poppy seed and a cinnamon strudel muffin. Great.
Ooh.
And like one thing of gluten-free cookies.
Did you go down their snack aisle?
It doesn't matter. I wanted it
dessert?
fresh. I wanted it fresh.
No,
Okay?
but it is massive. Their dessert
I
aisle.
wanted it fresh. Wait, what dessert aisle are you talking about? Like the cookie aisle?
Yes. Have you? Okay. What's the difference of them pulling that pack of cookies out of the freezer?
I wanted warm
check
from the
dating it and
bakery.
putting it on
okay?
the shelf.
I want it from the bakery.
Okay. Also, just speaking of that, literally, if you go into a store, they will have gluten free on the shelf and they have gluten free in the freezer. Great. I need it in one place.
Yeah.
I don't need
Yes.
to question my decision.
Yes.
When I'm
Yeah.
halfway through the freezer aisle and I see you have gluten free.
So
That's why you
James,
grab both.
James and I had to do a whole loop. Okay, so
Yeah.
we walked
How much
through
did
the
you
bake-
guys spend?
Stop it. We walked through. Actually, we couldn't find anything. So we bought
What?
the cinnamon strudel muffins. That was it. So anyway,
Were
we're
they
walking.
good?
They were very good. They
Okay.
were very moist.
Are they better than mine?
No, never.
Great. Okay.
Never.
Thank
They
you.
were what?
You just need to commission me.
Moist.
Say, I want
I want
cinnamon crunch
I do.
bagels,
I do.
and I will give you X,
I
Y,
will
and
pay
Z.
you.
I'll give you a quote.
Quote
I'm
Done.
great at that now.
Day 2 of her new job.
Day 2 of her new job. No
I can
stress.
quote it up. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Anyway,
So we go through the store. We're making like the outer loop.
Yeah,
The
you have
healthy loop or
you
whatever
have to
it
check
is.
it out and
check,
then
chickity check.
mission.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, maybe they have something else. So we get to the bread aisle.
Yeah.
They didn't even have a gluten-free bagel option.
Bull.
They don't
Bull.
have Canyon Bakehouse. They don't have that.
Yes, they
They
do.
did not. They did not
Clearly,
have a
you
bagel.
didn't go with Layla
Yes.
to shop.
Every time Ryan and I go, it's like $400 later, and I'm like, ow, why do we come here? Because there's so many options for him.
So you know what I noticed too about Whole Foods? The whole outside of the store is all coolers.
No, because also when you
Yes.
go to the checkout, right before the checkout, there's coolers too.
Well, no, but like in general, like
Okay,
what
yes.
store does that? It's literally cooler,
Yes,
cooler,
you're
cooler.
right.
All like there's drinks on the end caps. Like
yes, that's true.
there is so many options. I want to buy everything.
Yeah,
But I was very one track focused.
she
I
went in
wanted
for a
cinnamon
Panera
crunch.
bread.
I wanted cinnamon crunch bagels, and I was disappointed. So Whole Foods, I heart you, but maybe get some cinnamon crunch bagels in there.
Freaking Cool Whip whipped cream. So good. You put that on their angel food cake.
That's
Is it-
not gluten free.
I don't know.
Queen?
Scoop
Wait,
It's not.
isn't it just a bunch of eggs? Angel food cake?
You have to have some kind of flour.
I don't
almond
know about
flour.
that. I don't remember that.
I don't know. I bought tortillas tonight that we're gonna try that are almond flour tortillas.
Yeah, they're not
Are
very
they
good.
Sieta?
I know.
Mm.
I
Are
just
they the
literally
purple?
Purple
Too
package?
many questions.
Okay.
Okay, we'll see. Cause
Okay.
I bought 2
okay, yeah.
because I looked at them.
We
I was
also
like,
have Doritos, so
Yeah.
we'll just
fine.
sprinkle that in.
it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't start carnivore yet.
So you'll have to give the listeners an
update.
update.
Yes.
An update after. So when are we thinking you're going to start this? Like in a week, probably. Like you'll be.
Yeah, because I literally just meal prepped everything.
Yeah.
But also, like, a lot of the comments are saying, like, you need a person, like, with you. And I literally brought it up to Blaine, like, hey, I was kind of thinking about this. She was like, done, let's do it.
Aw, so
And I'm like,
supportive.
like, you do need that support, because if
Yeah.
he was like, no, I want pizza for
that'd
days.
be so hard.
She gave me
Yes.
pizza.
I have a couple things for you guys too. I'm gonna just give them to you.
Perfect.
Because they're
Love it. I love free stuff. I love free shit.
So
Done.
yeah, I am excited to try it out. It'll probably be next week ish that we start, and then we're gonna do it for the first month and see how we feel, and then after that we'll give all the updates. But
Okay, well, you'll.
All right, hippie Hannah.
Yeah.
I know, like,
Thanks for
I
bringing
mean,
us.
you don't know what you don't know until you know it. So
Wow,
It's
that
true.
was so deep.
it
was really deep.
Yeah.
Well, are you going to take it over with your topic?
No, we're wrapping.